Lately, I've had a lot of extra time on my hands. I've been trying to find work, but it's been difficult because I have really bad social anxiety. Being out of the workplace for quite some time has really set me back, and I don't know if I'm ready to get back in the workplace or if I even have the skills to get the job of my dreams. After doing a quick search online, I found Hutton House Employment Services. I filled out an online application that was easy enough to follow. After I clicked submit, I received a message through my email. I was ready to meet with the intake specialist. We set up an appointment and I got started.
Hello, I'm Karen Steinman. I'm an intake specialist for Hutton House. Thank you for filling out the application for employment services and taking the time to meet today. Our appointment will be approximately 30 to 60 minutes. We will talk about services offered at Hutton House, what some of your goals and interests are, and complete some paperwork to register you as a participant.
Can you tell a bit more about Hutton House?
Sure I can. Hutton House is an organization that has been around for over 65 years. We are an inclusive organization that supports people with various abilities and barriers in accessing meaningful learning, leisure, academic, and employment pursuits.
Am I eligible for your services?
Well, what sets us from other employment agencies in the area is that we only serve those who self-identify with a barrier and disability. So that means people may have a mental health concern such as depression, anxiety, PTSD, personality disorder, or such a physical barrier such as chronic pain, limited mobility, vision or hearing loss, a learning disability, or a developmental disability. A formal diagnosis is not required, but to qualify for services, someone must self-identify. Our eligibility criteria for employment services is being a Canadian citizen or permanent resident and living in the London and Middlesex areas. I see in your application that you do meet our eligibility criteria, so I'm happy to move forward with the application process. Once the application process is completed, you are considered a participant of Hutton House.
Awesome. I want to know, is Hutton House a temp agency?
No, Hutton House is not a temp agency. By joining employment services, you'll be assigned to a team of employment specialists. You will work together and collaboratively to develop your employment action plan. You'll have a chance to develop employment readiness skills through different workshops and training opportunities to find a job suited to your interests, skills, and preferences. The role of the employment specialist is to be supportive. The role of the participant, which is you, is to be actively engaged.
Great. So what's the process? What happens next?
Sure. Once the intake paperwork is complete, you will review and sign all the documents. If you have any questions, we can talk about it in more detail. That they can be sent electronically, or we can meet in person to have you sign them. Next, your file will be signed to a case management team of employment specialists, and they will be the ones to connect with you. They will reach out to begin you on your employment journey. So welcome to Hutton House Employment Services. We are always happy to have you with us.
Thank you so much. A lot of information. Can't wait to talk to my job coach.
You're welcome. We'll talk to you soon.
After I was officially registered as a Hutton House participant, I set up a meeting with my job coach. I was really excited, but also very nervous. I didn't really know what to expect. But I was welcomed with bright smiles and a warm atmosphere, and that made it easier to get started. Hi there.
Hello, how are you today? Welcome to Hutton House.
Thank you.
Let's go back to the computer lab and we'll talk about your goals.
Awesome.
Right this way.
So I have a visual impairment. Am I going to be able to use the computer?
Absolutely. I think first thing we'll try is to adjust the font size and see if that works for you. And if not, then we'll use some other magnification technology.
Awesome. Not only did I learn how to build my resume and make it look better. I also learned new skills so that I could add them and show potential employers what I'm truly capable of. Hi Joe! Oh my gosh, I got a call back from the employer. I have an interview next week.
That's amazing. Well, we probably should book a mock interview. Do you have any time next week?
Yeah, that'd be great. But I'm really nervous about what to wear to the interview. I don't think anything I have is professional enough.
Not a problem. You know what we'll do? We'll book some time to go shopping and get you some business casual clothes for the interview.
Great, thanks.
Of course.
My job coach made getting ready for my job interview a breeze. I was able to get a ride, go shopping, and pick out professional clothes that I felt comfortable in.
All right, Terry, it looks like we've got about $200 to work with to get you some interview clothes, so I think we can probably do pretty good with that. So we'll be looking at getting 2 shirts, one for your first day of work, one for your interview, and the same with pants. One pair of pants for your first day of work, and one pair of pants for your interview. Some socks, and if we're really lucky, we might even be able to get some shoes with that.
Hi Mary, welcome. Thanks for showing up early for your interview.
Thanks for having me.
Nice to meet you. Well, let's get your interview started.
All right.
Great.
Hutton House has a variety of different programs, and there's something for everyone, no matter what your barrier might be.